Welcome back to Rapperware. Today we are joined with Nigemoyo. How you doing, bro?
I'm alright, bro. How are you?
I'm good myself, bro. Now, for the people that don't know who you are, do you mind just to introduce yourself a bit?
So basically, my name is Nigemoyo, obviously. A rap artist, or artist. Um, trying to make it out simple as it sounds. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm touching each genre as much as I can, trying to get my visibility out there with music. Yeah,
Now, your latest music that has come out with Sengi is called Money Tree. Now,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
do you mind telling me your creative process behind that song, especially?
You know what it was like? Basically, it was just a case of me and Sengi was just like chilling. It was like we need to make another song with people banging up lyrics. And then it was just a sense of, but we can't keep it the same. We got to switch it up and show people what we can do. You know what I'm saying? As well as what people are used to, because he's used to spitting, but I'm used to singing, but I haven't really illustrated that yet. You know what I'm saying? So Money Trees was kind of a way to illustrate that to our audience. And then put on a beat. Literally, I came up with a hook straight away. Literally, I was just vibing. Then we just bounced off it. That was it,
So,
really.
how did your friendship with Sengi start?
So it was funny, yo. People are gonna look at this and then just laugh back. But yeah, basically, I I booked a studio session with my boy David with a one. Shout out David, my guy. He was the one that helped me and put me on music a lot. But yeah, I booked a studio session with him, and then I turn up, and then just bare people are there, and I was just like, what the hell? And then we just ended up vibing, and then turns out it wasn't really a recorded situation. It was just literally just see what everyone's got. Even Agony was there. Shout out to Agony. Carti was there. Shout out to Carti. Yeah, it was just turned from a recording studio session to just vibes, and that's when I met that guy, and I was like, yeah, we could do that.
So,
Crazy.
right now, who do you listen to the most musically?
Oh, the most I'm missing Travis Scott right now. He's not doing too much, but Travis Scott, obviously, everyone knows Travis Scott is my guy. You know, that's straight go to. If anyone asks me who do I listen to, is Travis Scott. Every day I listen to Travis Scott. But I like to listen to, like recently I've been listening to Lauren Hill, but I like to listen to Day, Heady One, Georgia Smith, Ella May. Literally, it's just crazy. I'm as versatile as it gets in terms of listening to music. Cause I appreciate everything. Literally, just everything about music is crazy.
Yeah, the examples you gave me, I actually see that in your music as well. I've checked your
Yeah,
music out. Yeah, on
like
every
it's
platform.
yeah, it's like because with the music at the same time, I'm as eager as everyone else is to hear it, but at the same time, I gotta plot it right to give people like certain sounds. You know what I mean? Because obviously drill is happening right now. It's like very very big in the UK, so obviously showing my appreciation for that. Obviously, man can sing, but I didn't want to drop it in there too quick. Like I'm trying to show people a little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit of what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot more stuff I can do, but it's all in due time.
So right
Oh,
now you
wait.
don't settle on like a certain style, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I don't want to be that type of artist that sits on a certain style. Like, it's just because, like, for so long in many years, there's just type of artists that just stick to one genre, but there's not really an artist that can do it all. And I want to be that guy. And there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I want to be that
Yeah,
guy that, oh, he's up in the pop, he's up in the R&B, he's up in the drill. There, people won't like that, but the fact that it's possible, like there's a gap for it, that's what I'm chasing. I don't want to be this drill artist. I don't want to be this R&B artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be Nigemoyo, the person who can deliver anything on anything, anytime. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Now
That's just my
I think that I've seen the earliest kind of representation of that when I was on your SoundCloud and I was looking at um, who you reposted, just seeing who you like, and I saw this
yeah,
group
yeah, yeah.
called Two
Ah,
Shades.
yeah,
And I,
Two Shades,
I just
yeah.
need to ask how did that group even form?
Ah, that's I gotta give love to my Michael, yeah. Basically, that guy literally, he had more interest in making music than I did. And then he was just like, yo, I want you to hop on it. And I was always a bit, And then obviously he was really like, he was really wanting to be on it. He was like, I need you, bro. So we just kind of started it together. It was like a little group thing. Did a couple of tracks there and there, and then it was just something that we were just experimenting and just playing around with it. And then yeah, I just released a couple of tracks, and then yeah, that's how it all started. To be honest, shout out to Michael for real.
So was that group like the starting point for you as an artist, or did you start before that?
I feel like I don't know. It's just like either like for me personally, I've not really explained to everyone out there like there's things that I do for my self comfort in like deep times. Like dancing is one of them. And like I used to just sing, and then now obviously I've got to give it rap. So stuff like this, I just used to do this on my lonelies, like or with my close people. So even Michael, he was one of the close people I was with. So whenever I was just chilling, I always used to be doing a quick freestyle, like back to back, and people like, yo, but I never really had the intention to, you know what I'm saying? Because it was something that I just did to calm down, just like vibe. Then all of a sudden, and then it's just like, yeah, you should do this, you should do this. Pushing people, people pushing me. And I was not ready. Even when I dropped my first song, I was not ready. I was not ready. I did so much practicing. Like I got better, obviously, but I was not ready. When I dropped Finest Wine, I was like, oh, okay. I've announced that I'm trying to do music and I'm still developing. Like right now, I'm still developing. But yeah, I'm eager for it. Like nothing is stopping me right now.
So what about the feedback that you got? Was you surprised? Like Finance Why, like the first track you dropped, was you surprised with the feedback and what people were saying about it?
I mean, like obviously, like I know myself as a person. I'm a well-connected person. I like to connect with people. Like I'm very talkative. So like I build the support with having those type of relations with people. So with the support that I had, I was still surprised. Like I was expecting like maybe like a couple hundred people because like man don't know like don't speak to 1,000 people. You know what I mean? But like there's just been bare reception. I was like, what? I was like, people actually like this. I had videos from people I don't even know. Like, yo, this like this track is crazy. And I was like, people actually like this, and I literally released that literally just for like just to show people that I'm on it, and then people were giving the reception and they're like, yeah, you should do this, you should do this, and I was like, oh, okay, and then that's when I switched, and I was like, alright, maybe I can do something properly, like for real, because I have people as well as myself believe.
Now, the other thing that I found out about you that honestly I was surprised is that I was interviewing this artist called Dan Sheriston on the
Yeah,
channel, and what he was is that he's a singer, and but he listens to a lot of rap music, and also
yeah,
he's a dancer as well. Now
is it?
you're actually a break dancer as well, aren't you? That I found out.
Yeah. I mean, man's retired from that, so but like I still, but at motives, I still, show my source there and there, I'm not really on dancing like that. That's my boy Sean. My boy Sean. Shout out to Sean.
Mm. Now, do
But
you
yeah,
think
yeah.
the two talents of dancing and music kind of go hand in hand when you're performing?
Yo, this is something like yo. I'm gonna keep this brief because this is something that I always think about. Like even with performing, like just the obviously the aspect of it is art in it, like music and
Mm.
dancing. Like, they're both types of art. So with performing, you got to think about delivery, how you keep yourself up and like just enjoying it at the same time. With dance, I used to just be confident and just like just do stuff with one aim and one goal. And with the music, like when I'm performing, the main aim for that is literally to portray the vibe and like the energy to the audience who's listening, so they can bounce off it. Literally, you know what I'm saying? And through past like experiences of dancing, like I've gained that confidence. So that really helped for me. Like, yeah, like, when I go into the group, literally, it's not more than 5 takes at most. Like that's it. I try to get stuff first time, and then when I come on to delivering it on the performance, that'll be more on the first time as well. Like it's just helped me a lot with the delivery and confidence. For that. Really, really got to thank dancing for that. 'Cause, yeah, crazy
Yeah,
how much
like
that actually helped.
in the booth, I've noticed because I've been in a lot of studio sessions with a lot of people, like over, like when I was back in the UK, and the one thing that I noticed is that like what you said actually surprised me, saying that you like to get things in the one take or kind of five
Yeah,
takes at most. Now, what I noticed about most people that aren't used to being in the booth is that they get really nervous in the booth and then they completely just
yeah,
like derail. And was
yeah.
you feeling that same effect, or did you just like had to had to get the mindset in
I
straight?
feel like I feel like it was just because one thing that people know about me is like my mindset is a one thing I really want. You know what I'm saying? So I don't settle for things that could like potentially manipulate, like like embarrassment can manipulate you to like do extra or do less or be wary about things. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're in the room with someone who's judging you or something like that. You never know. Like people just cautious about it. But like when I'm in a certain environment to do a certain thing, I make sure I get it done with no distraction. Like I've gone there to do this and I will do this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my mindset. Everything. I told myself, been telling myself to this day, I'm gonna do music, I'm gonna deliver this song like this, I'm gonna do this by then, da, 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 da. And everything is happening. Some things earlier than expected, but from the booth to outside the booth, you just gotta have that mindset, like you gotta go get it. And whatever's coming in your way, you gotta use that as fuel for real. If you got an extra person in the booth, make sure they know that you know that this gonna be cold. If it's by yourself, you just got to tell yourself and the engineer that it's cold. If you got 50 people in the booth, you got to tell yourself as well as 50 people, as well as the engineer that's cold. It don't matter that they're there or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so stuff like that, it's like nothing can phase me for whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I really want all time right
Now, back to when you said that dancing, performing, and like songwriting,
now.
it's a
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
art. That's why people call you artist because you're kind of painting with words if you're not trying to say. And I was talking to, I think in my last interview or the second last one, I was talking to David with the one, and he said that like in his lyrics sometimes he's a really good freestyler, and he freestyles most of his songs, and he listens to it and he listens to the lyrics and he goes, oh, that's actually really true what I just said, and it surprises him. And like with your lyrics, like I look like Leroy, honestly, bro, it is fire. I've listened to that multiple times, just
My
researching
God.
it. And I just want to know how you kind of write your songs, because with Leroy, I feel like the lyrics and the BPM of it is like how it's like firing the lyrics, if you know what I'm talking about.
Mm,
Like just shelling it down if you're performing live. If people listen to that, they're gonna get lit, they're gonna get live. It's very
mm,
energetic. And then someone like Fine as Wine, that's more of like slow kind of like vibes kind of song. So I want to know like what like when you write your lyrics, do you do it for the melody, the chorus, or do you like sometimes put secret little messages in the lyrics?
like with my lyrics, as far as lyrics, literally like I always use the beat as a foundation, like always, because for me, like it's something that some artists have and some artists can learn, or like some artists just will never understand. Like I don't know, people work differently, but for me, I can't work on a beat that doesn't speak to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people hear different things in the beat. So when I was hearing the beat for Leroy, I was literally like, I was just vibing to it one time. And then even I was on PlayStation actually, and I was in the pie with one of my boys, and I was just like, "You guys like this beat?" And then we were just playing Modern Warfare, and then I was like, "I'm going right now," and then just did the bar, and then people in the party was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, that's a good bar." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna write that down." And then obviously when I was writing, like, cause more time when I do lyrics, I think of the words, or I just have the energy or the melody. You know what I'm saying? Like for Finest
Yeah.
Mine, for instance, I just came with the melody and then constructed the words with that. I just I don't know. The lyrics, just I can never explain that. It's just something that it just happens. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because even with Money Trees, like more time lyrics will come from experiences, thoughts, vibes, or what the beat is telling me. Always what the beat is telling me. But then those other three, it's just depends.
Now, I just want to ask, have you like performed live before as an artist?
Yeah, I have performed live before. Yo, that show. Oh my that show, I was so gassed for that show, like, and then like, like only like 12 people turned up, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, I have no ratings in my own place. Like, this is my hometown as well. People were like, yeah, I'm coming, and I was like, this was ages ago. I wasn't demotivated from it, but I was just like, mad. But I still performed like I was performing for Drake anyway, so it is like,
No, like yeah, because I didn't. I was doing my research. And I didn't even find out you performed live, like
mm,
as an artist, like rapping and stuff.
yeah.
But I somehow found out that you actually, you know, your breakdancing days before you retired, you was in a group called Soul Sensation, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah, I performed,
Yeah.
yeah.
You think I didn't know about that? Bro? I
Yo,
just want to
like,
ask.
yeah,
I just want to ask, performing live as an artist and as a breakdancer, are they a whole different mindset, or do you kind of combine both into something new?
nah, literally, like, it's literally whatever I learn, I make sure if there's a gap for it to be used in some other way, I use it that way. So obviously with Soul Sensation, it was a opportunity for me to get better and you know use my vocal as an advantage. I got paid for it. So. And then like aspects from like the dancing, obviously, like from being on stage, being familiar already with the amount of people that are watching me and having that spotlight. I've been in so many spotlight situations that the pressure is it's not completely gone, but it's at ease and I can manage it. You know what I mean? Like I'm in control with that pressure. I'm dancing. And then I've practiced that even more with Soul Sensation, doing UK tours, performing on stages. And then now, like, it's just a sense of whenever I get that opportunity to do my own thing, like it's a walk in the park. Because for so many years I've been grinding from when I wasn't confident to when I am confident, the things I had to learn. Now when I'm doing my own music, it's like second nature. When I get that opportunity, it's gonna be a blessing.
Yeah, and in the future, when obviously because the restrictions are actually going down on the whole like COVID, I just want to know: are you actually gonna be looking for performing like in the future or not?
Yeah, because like I feel like performance, like live performance, really allows you to connect with your audience, like as well as what they're hearing through their headphones or speakers or whatnot. Like it gets you a chance to build a relationship and them to see the passion and them to really feel the vibe that they felt in the ears, like in the room, as well as everyone else. Like just that experience, like when Leroy comes on, yo, when Leroy comes on, no one will appreciate it the same when they see me on stage just spitting that. Like they're gonna be like, how is this guy like? And I'm going off mad energy, and with me, like I always like to give off good energy, especially with that type of energy. And I'm a dancer as well, so like I know how to get like people hyped. And with that, before that track even starts, you already know like. And same with like money trees and stuff like that. Like when I perform money trees, like again I'm connecting with. It's just the music. It's just able to connect with the audience. Really like I don't know, just build that relationship. I really want to build a relationship with my people.
Yeah, that I was looking at a video on
Mm,
also on YouTube. You know, one of them ones where he's bored and you see someone say, "Oh, yeah, I want to watch that." I was watching a video about how like hit songs have like a certain pattern to them. If you know what I mean? Like the
mm,
lyrics are relatable. If the song performs live, the crowd can also like rap to it, sing to it, and stuff like that. And I
mm.
just like I listened to Leroy. I'll be honest with you. I thought, yo, if this performance live, it's gonna go off. Because I've been to live performances. I know what kind of songs, set the vibe and
Mm,
stuff.
mm.
And I like. I just gotta ask you this because I know if I was there, I'm gonna do this. What do you kind of what like? Nah, this is like if the people are watching this, shit, you kind of get what I mean. Yeah, when you
Yeah.
perform with Leroy, you're spitting bars, you're shelling it down. And then some people are just there like, what is he saying? I can't. I listen to the song bare times, but I still can't go with the lyrics, right? So
Yeah,
am I
literally.
supposed? Am I supposed to jump up and dance, or am I supposed to just try and remember the lyrics yet, rap to it? So like,
I
what?
feel like with that, I feel like with Leroy is like I like that track because at the same time you think you know what to do but you don't. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Because me, like for each song I can tell you like what each song like what it means to me, like how it illustrates the part of my personality. Like I try my best in all my music to illustrate my personality as well as give off my talent. So with Leroy, that's crazy. You'll not know what the hell is going on. And if anyone manages to do that word for word, then you understand me as a person in terms of like, if you manage to get like how fast and what man's going through and like everything like that's happening, you manage to get that, then we cool. You know what I'm saying? That's like
Yeah.
a deep, deep meaning into Leroy. But with Leroy, literally, you could just be like, I don't give a what my man is saying. The beat is oh my days, and the man is going in. But some people would be like they'd be confused. Like literally, it's not even a sense for people to understand. Like that's why it was a freestyle because I just kept it the same pace. Because that's literally how life can be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like literally, like there's so many meanings to it. Like I don't even really speak on that. Like no one I know knows that. But yeah, like with Leroy, like sometimes life would just be too hectic. You don't even know what the hell going on. So you just whatever it gives you, you just make of it. Literally, that's what Leroy is.
Yeah, so I was researching stuff and I've noticed you haven't put out any like albums or EPs yet. Are you looking for that, or are you just like trying to
I
advance
don't know.
singles
I
for
feel
now?
like yeah. So basically, yeah. I was just it's just a sense of like strategically giving myself out there to the public. Like, how am I gonna do this? I'm dropping a lot of singles just to test out like what sounds good at the same time, as well as I'm working on something right now which I can't really speak on. I can't really say what genres are gonna be in there or like how many tracks or when it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I am looking to be making an EP, like a small EP, a collection. So obviously the track list when it's made, it'll be out there. But as far as right now, I'm really just focusing on like singles because I really want to get some videos out as well. So hopefully I'm gonna do a couple more singles for this EP, get videos done for that, and then get the EP out, promote it really well because promotion is a really key thing for you to get out there. And if you don't promote it right, you ain't going nowhere.
Talk about promotions. Are you looking for record deals or not?
Record deals. I mean, I got a management deal. I mean, I've got a manager now. I've got a team now. Like we working together to get stuff done, and like doors are being opened, like the opportunities. Recently, I'm doing them. I'm raising charity for this LSC's project, charitable project for Leeds Hospital. That was just another platform for me to go and illustrate my music. I performing live as well. It's gonna be a live stream. So like stuff like that. Um, I'm comfortable with, but with label, they can take a lot more. They can take a lot. I mean, label like that's like big management and a team to work with. That's count. A label. I ain't even finished uni yet. Talk about label. I ain't even finished uni yet. Talk about label. Nah, labels. They need to. It's not on my mind right now. Nah, it's not.
Do you think as an artist it's worth it to put messages in albums, songs, or lyrics or whatever, and for people not to know about it forever even?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Like I feel like um with an EP, I was gonna make an EP quite a bit ago called Versatile. And that was literally like that EP was literally about that's when I was confident to start it. But then as I was getting closer to release it, I realized I needed to do more work. You know what I'm saying? But that story was honestly about like my emotions and what I'm dealing with of trying to get where I want to get. So each song was illustrating that. So like stuff like that, like those hidden messages that can never be found until like a letter. And like yeah, they should be definitely in that, like that with the circle. Like now it's just more empowering to people when they realize like they really enjoy the track more. Stuff like that. It's just beneficial for the listeners as well as the artists. Like they connect with them a lot more deeper. They appreciate the music a lot more. But not everyone's got an ear for that. But you must always cater for those people that will have an ear for that in due time. You know what I'm saying? I never really say shy away from it. I'd say it's probably a good thing to do, whether people hear it or not. You'll know it's true to you, and it's just only better when the audience find out as well. Like, oh, this man. So that meant, yo, nah, this guy went. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's as if we're having a conversation with our audience. It's always good to have that communication.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we're coming to the end of this interview, Daj. It's honestly been a pleasure.
Oh,
Yeah, you can plug yourself now if you want to.
yeah. Obviously, Nigemoyo on everything. Nigemoyo. Shout out to my brothers, Mike, Aiden, T, David. Yo, actually, you know all the brothers that. Let me get. Should I get the scroll like now? Yeah, but like Kati, Jen, David, Jace, all the man, the Mate, Jacob. Yo, like there's actually yo. If I say some names I didn't say, I got love. Yeah. S70, you already know that's the hometown Barnsley. The love for everyone in Barnsley, you know that. Leeds, thank you for accepting me. Obviously got love for you as well. Yeah.
Right now, just literally before we finish, I got one last question I forgot to ask you.
Go,
So I was looking at your back history, what you did. I just want to know, like, how did you become the owner of Supreme and the manager and then was that also the till operator at Hollister's?
Basically, like, when I obviously I went to LA and
Oh yeah,